Hello, Star Seekers. Welcome back to Star Zodiacs, your ultimate guide to unlocking the mysteries of the cosmos. I'm thrilled to have you here today as we dive into the fascinating world of Uranus in Virgo. If you've ever wondered how this unique planetary placement influences our lives, you're in for a treat. Uranus is the planet of rebellion, innovation, and sudden change. It's all about breaking boundaries and pushing us to think outside the box. When Uranus finds itself in Virgo, the sign known for its attention to detail, practicality, and love for order, something truly special happens. This placement can shape how we approach our work, health, and the little routines that make up our daily lives. It's not just about keeping things organized, it's about finding new and better ways to do everything. In today's video, we'll explore how Uranus in Virgo influences work, health, and so much more. And stick around until the end, because we have a bonus trait that will surprise you. Let's get started on this cosmic journey. Innovation. Let's kick things off by talking about innovation, one of the standout qualities of Uranus in Virgo. People with this placement are true pioneers when it comes to finding new and improved ways of doing things. They're the kind of individuals who look at a process, whether it's at work, in their personal lives, or even in how they manage their health, and immediately start thinking of how it could be better. Have you ever met someone who's always coming up with a new idea or a clever way to streamline tasks? That's Uranus in Virgo at work. This innovation isn't about change for the sake of change. It's deeply rooted in practicality. They ask questions like, how can I make this more efficient? Or what's the most effective way to get this done? This relentless pursuit of improvement drives them to experiment with new methods and technologies, often leading to breakthroughs that others might not have even considered possible. Whether it's developing a new organizational system at work or finding a more effective way to manage time, Uranus in Virgo is all about pushing the envelope in the most useful ways. Health. When Uranus, the planet of sudden insights and revolutionary ideas, lands in the health-conscious sign of Virgo, we see a unique approach to wellness emerge. Health is more than just a routine to those with Uranus in Virgo. It's an area ripe for exploration and improvement. These individuals are not content with simply following mainstream health advice. Instead, they're drawn to alternative and sometimes unconventional methods of healing. From trying the latest in holistic medicine to experimenting with innovative diet plans, they're always on the lookout for what's new and potentially more effective. Imagine someone who's constantly researching the benefits of a new superfood or who's the first in their friend group to try a new fitness trend. That's Uranus in Virgo energy in action. They're analytical about their health choices, often diving deep into the research before committing to a new routine. But once they do, they're all in, making tweaks and adjustments along the way to ensure that their approach is uniquely suited to their needs. This commitment to health innovation doesn't just benefit them. It can also inspire others to rethink their own wellness routines, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Work. Uranus in Virgo brings a transformative energy to the workplace that is both exciting and effective. People with this placement are often seen as the go-to problem solvers who aren't afraid to challenge the status quo. They excel in roles that allow them to use their analytical skills to improve processes, making them invaluable members of any team. Picture someone who's always finding ways to automate tasks, reduce waste, or implement new software to make work easier. This is Uranus in Virgo at its best. Their approach to work isn't just about getting the job done. It's about getting it done better than ever before. They are constantly questioning existing methods and looking for innovative solutions that can boost productivity and efficiency. This can sometimes make them seem a bit restless or overly critical, especially if they're in an environment resistant to change. However, their intentions are always aimed at improvement. They thrive in dynamic workplaces where they can implement their ideas, and they're often the ones pushing for upgrades that others might not have thought possible. Their drive to innovate in the workplace is not just about personal success. It's about leaving a lasting impact on the systems and processes around them. Detail-oriented. Now, let's talk about one of the defining traits of Virgo, an incredible eye for detail. When Uranus, the planet of originality and forward-thinking, meets Virgo's meticulous nature, the result is someone who is not only thorough but also inventive in their attention to detail. People with Uranus in Virgo have an almost uncanny ability to spot flaws, inefficiencies, and opportunities for improvement that others might overlook. Imagine a person who can scan a room and immediately notice the one thing that's out of place, or who can read a lengthy report and catch the tiniest error. That's Uranus in Virgo. But it's not just about finding what's wrong, it's about using that information to make things better. This placement brings an analytical mindset that's always working behind the scenes, assessing and evaluating every little thing. Whether it's refining a project at work, optimizing a personal routine, or simply perfecting a recipe, they're driven by the desire to make things as good as they can possibly be. This perfectionist streak can sometimes be challenging, as it may lead them to focus heavily on what could be improved rather than celebrating what's already working well. However, it's this same trait that allows them to create exceptional results that others might not even realize are possible. Analytical. Uranus and Virgo individuals are deeply analytical, often diving into the nitty-gritty details of any task or situation. They possess a natural curiosity that drives them to understand how things work on a deeper level, and they're not satisfied with superficial explanations. This analytical nature means they're always asking questions, digging deeper, and seeking to understand the why behind everything they encounter. Whether it's a complex project at work, a personal challenge, or even a simple day-to-day decision, they approach it with a mindset that seeks to break things down into their most basic components. This allows them to see connections and patterns that others might miss, giving them an edge in problem solving. For example, they might be the person who suggests a new strategy at work based on data analysis, or the one who finds a more efficient way to manage a household task after careful observation. This analytical approach isn't just about being smart, it's about being thoughtful and deliberate in every action. They believe that with the right information, anything can be improved, and they're constantly on the lookout for ways to apply their insights to make life better. Adaptability. While Virgo is often seen as a sign that thrives on routine and order, Uranus brings a dose of unpredictability that shakes things up in the best possible way. This combination results in a person who, while valuing structure, is also incredibly adaptable. They can pivot and adjust when needed, making them resilient in the face of change. For example, if a plan doesn't go as expected, Uranus and Virgo individuals won't panic. Instead, they'll quickly assess the situation, figure out what went wrong, and come up with a new strategy. This adaptability extends to all areas of their lives, from personal goals to professional challenges. They're not stuck in their ways. Rather, they're constantly evolving, willing to make adjustments that will lead to better outcomes. This flexibility doesn't mean they're flighty or indecisive. It's quite the opposite. They have a strong sense of what works, and they're open to change if it means achieving the best results. Their adaptability is a powerful tool that allows them to navigate the ups and downs of life with a sense of calm and confidence, always ready to make the next move. Unconventional. Uranus is the planet of rebellion and unconventional thinking, and when it's in Virgo, it encourages a unique blend of practicality and originality. People with this placement are often drawn to paths that are less traveled. They don't just follow the crowd, they forge their own way, finding unique solutions and methods that set them apart. This unconventional streak can show up in all sorts of ways, from the way they dress, to the hobbies they pursue, to the innovative strategies they employ at work. They're not afraid to challenge norms and question why things are done a certain way. This curiosity often leads them to discover new approaches that others might overlook. For instance, they might be the first in their circle to adopt a new technology or to try out an alternative lifestyle that aligns better with their values. This willingness to think outside the box isn't just about being different for the sake of it. It's about finding the most effective way to live authentically and purposefully. Their unconventional approach allows them to bring fresh perspectives to any situation, making them valuable contributors in both personal and professional settings. Perfectionism. With Virgo's influence, there's no escaping the pull toward perfectionism. Uranus in Virgo individuals hold themselves, and sometimes those around them, to incredibly high standards. They're not content with mediocrity. They strive for excellence in everything they do. This perfectionism can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it drives them to achieve outstanding results, pushing them to refine their skills, improve their work, and deliver quality in all they undertake. On the other hand, it can lead to a constant sense of striving where nothing ever feels quite good enough. They might spend extra hours tweaking a project or feel frustrated when things don't go exactly as planned. It's important for those with Uranus in Virgo to learn to balance their high standards with a sense of acceptance, recognizing that sometimes good enough truly is good enough. Their perfectionism, when harnessed correctly, can be a powerful force that drives them to excel and inspires those around them to raise their own standards. However, it's essential for them to practice self-compassion and remember that perfection is often an illusion. Critical thinking. Critical thinking is another hallmark of Uranus in Virgo. These individuals are not easily swayed by trends, opinions, or surface-level information. They have a strong need to analyze and question everything, ensuring that they understand all aspects of a situation before forming a conclusion. This critical approach means they're excellent at spotting flaws or inconsistencies, whether in a plan, an argument, or even a personal belief. They don't take things at face value. Instead, they dig deeper, always searching for the truth. This trait makes them particularly good at research, analysis, and any activity that requires a discerning eye. However, this critical thinking can sometimes be mistaken for negativity, especially when they're quick to point out what could be improved. It's not about being pessimistic, it's about wanting to get things right. Their critical nature drives them to seek out the best possible solutions, and while they may be tough critics, they're often their own harshest judges. This critical thinking ability, when balanced with a positive outlook, allows them to be powerful forces for improvement in any area of life. Routine. Routine is a significant aspect of Virgo energy, and when Uranus comes into play, these routines are often infused with a twist. People with Uranus in Virgo understand the value of having a solid routine, but are not afraid to shake things up when necessary. They appreciate the stability that routines provide, but are also open to tweaking and optimizing them whenever they see fit. For instance, they might stick to a regular morning routine but are constantly refining it to make it more efficient, like finding a quicker route to work, streamlining their skincare regimen, or optimizing their workout schedule. They see routines not as rigid rules, but as flexible frameworks that can be adjusted to better serve their needs. This approach allows them to maintain a sense of order while still being adaptable, striking a perfect balance between stability and change. Their unique take on routine is one that keeps life organized without feeling stagnant, allowing for both predictability and the excitement of continuous improvement. Problem solvers. Here's the bonus trait you've been waiting for: problem solving. Uranus in Virgo individuals are natural problem solvers who thrive on challenges. They're the ones who step up when things go awry, using their analytical skills, critical thinking, and innovative mindset to find solutions. This can make them incredibly reliable in both personal and professional settings, as they're often the first to volunteer when there's a puzzle to be solved. They approach problems with a calm, methodical demeanor, breaking them down into manageable pieces and systematically working through each part. Whether it's a minor hiccup or a major crisis, they're equipped to handle it all. This problem-solving ability is not just about being smart, it's about being resourceful, resilient, and willing to think outside the box. They're not deterred by setbacks. Instead, they see them as opportunities to learn and grow. This makes them not only great at overcoming obstacles, but also at turning challenges into stepping stones for future success. So there you have it, star seekers. Uranus in Virgo is a placement that combines the innovative, rebellious spirit of Uranus with the practical, detail-oriented nature of Virgo, creating a truly unique blend of traits. From health to work, routines to problem-solving, Uranus in Virgo is all about improving, refining, and making the most out of every situation. Whether you have this placement or know someone who does, understanding these traits can help you appreciate the incredible potential and drive that comes with Uranus in Virgo. Thank you for watching. We'll be back soon with more exciting astrology-related videos. Until then, continue to make your mark on the world. Remember, greatness knows no limits. Be sure to leave a comment on which of these traits you relate to the most or to suggest our next video topic. We try to respond to every comment left by you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more astrology content. Until next time, keep reaching for the stars.